want to dwell on this for some time. How does it change your brain? Why are we telling you your intelligence will sparkle with this power? पहली चीज है internal experience जो होता है ना, you please try to see in any situation your internal experience is guiding you, is affecting you. Externally जो भी होता होगा, it is secondary. What is happening within you is more important than what is happening around you. Now you must, that's why, pay attention to what is happening within you. Meditation is the technique to make the changes there. So your internal experience generates a kind of regulation in the body and a mental homeostasis. What is homeostasis? Not just maintaining outside physical temperatures. There is mental homeostasis also. अंदर का temperature भी control करना है थोड़ा. The extent of, mental homeostasis, exactly what it means. No stress, no negativity in the mind, deep inner calmness, so obviously deep awareness. ऐसे लोगों का चेहरा भी प्रफुल्ल होता है, आपको पता है? And otherwise, you need a whole lot of external factors to somehow keep you a little joyous. नहीं तो डिप्रेशन में चले जाओगे. वो कहीं रहने का तरीका है. ये जो मेंटल होम्योस्टेसिस है, it is generated by meditation. Deep inner calmness, it will condition your mind. And then confronting and letting go of unwanted psychological states like anxiety, fear, the entire stress mechanism. आपने HPA axis पढ़ा है? That's the mechanism of stress in your system. It affects the whole body. This will stop automatically when you experience the stillness that you are. So, release and the associated conditioned responses, इसका पूरा जो mechanism है, that is arrested by meditation. That is why it is called mental homeostasis. Please understand. फिर the extraordinary effects on your mood and well-being. Mood swings होते हैं ना? With meditation that will come under control. Mood swings and negative behavioral patterns will create enormous trouble for your life, I am telling you. अभी तो बच्चे हो, when you enter the workplace, all this will not do. So to control this entirely, just practice meditation, mood swings will come under control. इतने जोर से swing नहीं होना चाहिए mood, so that you shout and get angry and फिर इतना immense reaction and resentment within will damage you, damage your nerves also. So all this will automatically come under control with meditation. And you know what well-being is? मुझे explain करने की जरूरत है. This will get generated. Automatic है ये. इसके बाद with a deliberate practice of meditation, all this will naturally happen. See, few minutes of mindfulness and meditation can help hold off overwhelming emotion and guard against powerful thought patterns that fund unproductive worries. होता है ना? Automatic, because from time to time you are stalling thought and becoming more aware. तो एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, you become all aware and thought is in your hand. जो आप चाहोगे उसी के बारे में आपका मन काम करेगा, not otherwise. Isn't this a wonderful state? Tell me. No negativities, no worries, no fears, no anger, no resentment. It's all about taking it into your hands. Control of mind does not come merely by will. It comes by the power of meditation. Abhi the will is scattered. It's not even united. Isn't it? अगर मैं कहूँ कितने लोगों को meditation करना है, all of you will say yes, but 75% of your mind is saying yes. 25% of the mind is saying, अरे रोज इतना समय invest करना है, कर पाऊंगा तो? Shall I do or shall I not do? 25% of your mind, you don't know that. But by doing all this, you will see 100% of your mind will say yes. इसी को कहते हैं full willpower. It becomes like a charged battery. पूरा मन जब लगाते हैं ना तभी सक्सेस होता है. So your brain will become like that with the practice of meditation and mindfulness. पूरा मन लगाने का एक तरीका. फिर naturally you will develop empathy and compassion. I told you an expanded consciousness is the source of empathy. When I'm exactly able to feel what you are feeling, as long as the mind is not able to do this, it will not bother about you. Are you getting my point? See, kindness and compassion are the highest values of life. How to generate them? Only when I feel what you are feeling, what that other person is feeling, somewhere there is some harm, there is some anger, violence, I am feeling exactly that. Then empathy rises in me. The people who are like, serial killers and all that, उनमें ये capacity चली जाती है. They are not able to put themselves into others' shoes. So उनको पता नहीं चलता वो क्या कर रहे हैं, कितना हार्म कर रहे हैं दूसरों को. So this capacity is there in your brain. It will develop with meditation. Exactly you feel what the other person is feeling, so immediately you take action. This is empathy. This will grow naturally with the power of meditation. Then you develop a resilient neurobiology. What's the meaning of that? See, I have also put there emotional intelligence and spiritual intelligence in the first point. You know what they are, emotional intelligence and spiritual intelligence. Your emotions, if you make them work for you, and if they are always positive, it will lead to emotional intelligence. If they don't work for you, if they are working for somebody else, when you are getting angry, your emotion is working for somebody else, then you are the loser. So all this will change automatically. Spiritual intelligence means you are able to stand apart from thought process. Then only you can take charge of it. So you see, all this is there. Letting go and alteration. And conditioning, you should know, neurologically speaking, it is the configuration of positive neural networks. All this naturally happens with meditation. उन्होंने बहुत सारे experiments हो चुके हैं. So much of research has gone into this. They have actually seen neural patterns change with meditation. So your negative conditioning will go. Isn't it remarkable? इसलिए मैं कहती हूँ, it will increase the energy of your brain, the capacity of your brain enormously. Then, the resilient neurobiology you should understand. Ability to handle difficult situations without collapsing. ये सभी के जीवन में ये आता है. All kinds of challenges come into life, isn't it? If your neurobiology doesn't support you, what will happen? Tell me. Breakdown, depression. You will do things you don't want to do. This will naturally happen. Please understand. आपको, criminals. Something you must know about criminal psychology also to understand मन कैसे काम करता है. Without all this, they don't want to do the act. They can't but do it. इतने विवश हो गए हैं वो. Because constant wrong sanskars falling. Their energy, mind is not in their hands anymore. All this is the effect of a mind which is not used to meditation. So resilient neurobiology means जैसा भी external situation हो, you are able to maintain mental homeostasis and able to give out positivity. आप कभी negativity में नहीं जाओगे. This is one thing. Naturally, it will contribute to your brain health. Depression destroys the brain. Depression and demoralization. इसका मतलब है किसी पर श्रद्धा नहीं है. It will destroy you. So take care of all this. श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम. सुना है ना? किसको ठीक ठीक ज्ञान मिलता है? जो श्रद्धावान है. तो अगर if you are cynical by nature or you no श्रद्धा, naturally you're destroying your brain. That's all. So understand, these are all very vital points. Then aid in alleviating mental stress. Meditation directly does that. And of course, it promotes sustained focus. Because your mind, the background for your attention is very stable. Then look at the research on this. One randomized controlled study found mindfulness-based therapy over 56 weeks significantly reduced the period of time before relapse of episodes of low mood. Another study showed 8 weeks of mindfulness-based therapy provided participants' mental health scores and to be very high, and this leads to important conclusions like relief of anxiety in the mind from meditation being tied to the regulation of self-referential thought process. Are you getting the point? Huh? It is tied up to that. Your mind should have space to breathe. If it is cluttered with too much thought, an unwanted thought, it will have no space to breathe. It will get choked. So there will be no awareness in anything. You will go down like this with anxiety, depression, all this. Then come addictions, After depression and addiction are related. When you don't like being with yourself, obviously you must be a very bad guy, isn't it? If you don't like being with yourself. So you naturally go into something to make you happy. So all kinds of addictions, drinks and drugs and obscenity, this will become the norm. So this is not called civilization, please understand. एक nation में अगर people are depending too much on drugs or on all these forms of negative entertainment, it only shows that we have not developed the mind. Obviously, isn't it? So you must understand, please understand, a civilized nation comes from civilized minds. And if you have not learned to take care of yourself, don't expect a wonderful world. अपने आप ये चीजें नहीं होती हैं. You must work on yourself. ये primary focus था in the education process in Vedic India. Self knowledge. अभी तो ये गायब हो गया है. Now you bring it back through courses like this. Then, okay, after 8-week mindfulness course, there's another study. The participant MRI scans showed a reduction in the brain's fight or flight center associated with fear and emotion. The amygdala, a part of the brain that controls your body's stress response during perceived danger, is a key biomarker of stress in your body. So this whole thing changed. The prefrontal cortex changed entirely. I had told you about an experiment conducted on Tibetan monks in meditation. So actually Dalai Lama had sent a number of monks. उन पर बहुत सारे experiments किए गए. Once they enter the state of meditation, इसका मतलब है just one thought of kindness, compassion, love, some positive thought introduce करने से उनका जो brain scan है ना, the prefrontal cortex just illumined like this. And everybody said that this must be the happiest guy in the world. Because just one beautiful thought and his mind is itna prasanna ho gaya hai. How is this possible? Because you see, they never suffer from BP and anxiety disorders and depression, stress, all this they don't suffer because they have learned to keep the mind at a particular level through meditation practice.
Dear friends, you were just hearing to one of the most brightest Indian monk associated with Ramakrishna mission and disciple of all of the people who have really illuminated the entire universe with their wisdom, Vedanta and yoga. PRAVRAJIKA Divyananda Prana was delivering. This is just a courtesy from that great madam that I borrowed some of her ideas. It is for the viewers. Those who are not directly going to see her channel on YouTube, they can also see here. I have no right and claim on this. It is total wisdom of that great madam. So viewers, I think you understood exactly the impact of meditation in your life. Full concentration, awareness, removing all the evils from your mind and purifying your mind with noble thoughts. That is kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity, truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence. eliminating the evil thoughts, that is greed, anger, hatred, jealousy and cynicism. So you have to feed one after another, but pratyahara, sense withdrawal, control your mind, and when mind has become empty, then put the seed of these thoughts, hold all those beautiful ideas in your mind, and try to become really the wisest. He breath best, who loveth best, all things both great and small. For the dear universe who has created us, He has made and loved all. That is the message I want to convey through this video. Love all, respect all, care for all. And the purpose of your life is only meaningful once you are useful, productive, creative. That way you become honorable, respectable, and this all comes once you have given the greatest to the society, to the system, the nation. Not only that, by being wise people like Vidyatananda and Dayananda Prana, you can really contribute significantly to make India a great nation. As you have heard just, the great nations are made by great minds. Nation is just not geographical areas, but it is the people who make the nation great. We have a lot of people such great, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Rabindranath Tagore, of course, Swami Vivekananda, who really brought glory to India by Raja Yoga, delivered Sisters and Brothers of America in 1893, World Parliament of Religions. Madam, we are very much honored that you have taken this responsibility to teach us. Your knowledge is not only confined to the IITs and all India Institute of Medical Sciences and different industries, but by putting out these wonderful videos on YouTube, you have reached millions and millions and billions, maybe all over the world. Thank you for taking such a challenging task to eliminate the mind, heart and soul of the ignorant, indolent, thoughtless, bestial, groveling people. Thank you, madam, and thank you, viewers.